Hey, thanks for checking out the Crispy Marshwiggle. Every Friday, we release a new mini essay with thoughts on everyday life and wonder in the world God has made. If you would like to see these words in front of you and read them for yourself, you can visit my Substack and subscribe for free. And now, please silence your cell phones. Today's essay is about to begin. Philosophical Reflections on French Fries. In our sojourn through this life, we often encounter little tastes of heaven on earth. Our world is crazy, people are crazy, and there are many things to be concerned about in our lifetime. The insanity tends to stick in our minds more, and it can be more interesting to talk about. We may forget the delightful little gifts that God has sprinkled throughout our existence, small joys and pleasures that should gladden our hearts and point us heavenward. Some of these are near the pinnacle of human experience. The wonderful gifts of marriage, children, and friendship are some of the most potent and superb aspects of life. There are many other smaller gifts that are much more easily taken for granted, such as sunshine, rain, flowers, and llamas. If you do not consider these a gift to be enjoyed, watch this and reconsider your views. But there's one that is often left out, a gift with magnificent properties. It is made from something so common, yet it is transformed into something truly special. Those who lived before the 18th century will only get to enjoy it on the new earth. I am speaking, of course, of the French fry. French fries are strangely absent from apologetics and philosophical arguments in general. In this author's view, philosophers have failed to utilize one of their best evidences for a creator in neglecting fries as part of their case. Those who are forced to grapple with the human eye, the platypus, and the blood flow to the head of the giraffe should also be forced to wrestle with the infinitely remote possibility of French fries in a world of random chance. You will never see chimpanzees frying up potatoes, salting them just right, and serving them alongside tomato ketchup or ranch dressing. It is beyond a shadow of a doubt that only beings made in God's image could develop such a dynamite dish. Some may counter that if God is so good as to give us French fries, why did he wait until the 18th century to reveal this incredible combination? I cannot answer that. God in his providence reveals all good things in his timing. The same could be asked about indoor plumbing, espresso shots, and why the Krispy Kreme hot light is never on when I drive by. Who are you, a man, to answer back to God? Romans 9:20. Others will take the line that French fries are not actually good because they are not good for you. These Scrooges carry on about oils, fats, and grease and maintain that the best life has as many French fries in it as the Colorado Rockies have World Series titles. 0 for all you non-sports fans. I will be the first to admit that one can eat too many fries, and even a food that fantastic cannot be unaffected by the curse of Genesis 3. But my enthusiasm remains undiminished. The same could be said for just about everything, except maybe celery, which isn't good anyway, kind of proving my point. A hot side of French fries is just spectacular if they have just the right crispiness, are salted to perfection, and feature a lovely dipping sauce. Culinary excellence has been achieved. Note, be careful not to overuse the sauce and miss out on the actual fries, which can stand alone if they're truly great. This excellence can be achieved in the humblest hole in the wall or in fine dining restaurants. Herein lies part of the magic of French fries. They can be done almost anywhere. They're not like lobster or filet mignon, which are great, but also much more difficult to access. French fries are simple, and simple gifts are easy to miss. We assume that good things will happen and that bad things are what need to be explained. We look for someone to blame when things go wrong, but rarely do we look to give thanks when a small pleasure is enjoyed. Take a minute during the next spectacular meal, picturesque sunrise, or video of dogs running into sliding back doors to give thanks to the great and glorious God who gave us all of this. Without him, nothing was made that was made. John 1:3. I think that covers French fries. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed what you heard, or if you thought it was one of the craziest things ever, please share it with a friend. You can also follow me on Instagram and X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. Don't forget to subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Take some time to wonder at God's world, and we will see you next Friday for another edition of the Crispy Marshwiggle.